This is a time for us to be intentional about taking a deep breath, about listening to our bodies, about building a small buffer for a few minutes against the seemingly constant influx of new information that begs for our attention. Sometimes, in moments like this, we're told to be quiet and still, and there is a place for quiet and still. But there is also a lot of wisdom in heeding the invitations of our bodies. If your hands would like to be busy so that your mind can be focused, please honor that. Everyone should have a small pile of coffee beans at their disposal. These beans are for you to hold and fidget with, should that be useful. Let's start by taking 3 deep breaths, good long inhales, followed by even longer exhales. All of us have lungs of a different size, so breathe at your own pace. All right. I'm going to share some words about coffee because I think that coffee has some teachings to offer us. To hear these words, it might help you to close your eyes. It might help you to soften your gaze. It might help you to look at your coffee beans. Please do whatever is most supportive of the way that you take in auditory information. The way of plants is to start with a seed. If this seed is in the right place, at the right time, with the right support, then the seed puts out leaves. These leaves are a powerful mechanism of relationship with the sun, turning light energy into sugar that feeds. As the plant grows bigger, it begins to flower, and from the flower comes a fruit, and within that fruit is a seed, and so it goes. The fruit of the coffee tree is called a coffee cherry. It starts out green, and it reddens as it ripens. After harvest, farmers remove the skin and the pulp from the coffee cherry, and the coffee seed is what remains. At this stage, the coffee seed is called a green bean. Roasting is the next step. And when roasting happens, magic happens. The heat of the process imparts major flavor, and the roasting makes the beans brittle enough to grind. And also, there's a name change. A shift in the recognized identity of what was once known as a coffee cherry. Within that coffee cherry was a seed, and once that seed got washed and separated from the skin and the pulp of the fruit, that seed was christened a green bean. But once it started to feel the heat, a green bean no more, rather a coffee bean. Think for a moment about where in your life you're feeling heat. Where is an intense and undeniable change happening? It could be a shift in relationship, in your sense of self, in what you're prioritizing. What change is this heat bringing about? What is being lost? And what is emerging? What words are you using to describe or to explain or to try to make sense of these changes that are underway? The phrases and frameworks might be ones that you've inherited. Do they aptly honor the truth of the experience of this heat in your life? Is there a different way of framing or naming this heat that would feel more supportive to you? All over the world, smallholder farmers are using their labor and knowledge to make coffee possible. All over the world, curious, tender, Scared, intelligent, confused, joyful, tenacious people are using their labor and knowledge to make things better, fairer, more beautiful. Thank you for being one of them. As we leave the temporary reprieve of this moment, know that you can access it again with the simplicity of a deep breath, the fidget of a coffee bean, the self-respect of an honest question. Thank you for sharing this time with me.